Oh, stocks 5150. So I'm doing it again. I'm trying to play them data. Got an ADP weekly and employment change. The previous was 39.3 thousand and the actual was 33. It just came out and the market it was front running, so it was going down all night for the most part. And of course, I'm short at the bottom, and that's where we at. So that did not work out. Now I'm gonna hold and we're gonna see as it digests this because that's 6,000 less jobs than forecasted than previous. So the employment change is lower jobs for the week. And that's accurate because I know of people that are being laid off. But that's also kind of bad news for us is good news for the market. So I don't know. I might be in the wrong way on this one, but I'm hoping this play will play out and I get a pullback um and get down to 29 100 and then I can slide out of here. But kind of headed that way, but we'll see how it goes. Next up, let's see, 8:15, 8:18, at 8:30, we got the at 8:30 we got core CPI. So I guess this will be a combination video. So I'm gambling again. And you can see last night I got caught off guard because the market, apparently the Japanese yen, they got crap problems going on over there in Asia. Who knew? And look at this. That happened last night. All that. We closed here. Yeah, and then Asia session. Boom. Just trash. So I don't know where we gonna be at. If we're gonna continue down, I mean it'd be cool if we continue down, but and I cut those shorts that I had uh yesterday because I just figured it'd be better to just trade. I could just do the $40 a day and make back what I lost already just with the time left. So but I shouldn't have held that one overnight because that was a bad mistake. That's why I'm in this hole. But it's fair. I ain't tripping. All right, so he's making a slight pullback now. Slight retro, slight pullback. Not as aggressive as I would hope, but probably because we down so low, and they're probably waiting for CPI numbers to come out, which that's in 15 minutes. So that's where we at. Stocks 5150. I gotta go today. Got some stuff to do, and I gotta work tonight. So God is good, man. It's good to have a job. Good to have a job. Yes, thank you for allowing me to have a job. Thank you for allowing me to be alive. Somebody said to me the other day, "You don't believe in God though, do you? Because of the way you talk." Which is wow. That's what they get from me. But, of course I believe in God. I'm just not overly religious. But that's what people think. So, whatever, man. I kind of don't care. But I kind of don't care because God knows my heart. I know my heart, and all fucked up. Yeah. Nobody is Jesus. Falling short. That being said, we at 44, pulling back slightly, slowly, but I think it's leaving that wiggle room. The levels that I got marked out on here too are the Asia session, highs and lows. I mean the Europe session, not the Asia. The Europe session, I got that. So I got the London session. These are the highs, and that's the lows for the London session. So we kind of broke it a little bit, but we're not. We're just floating around the bottom of it. Which earlier when I got into this, I was thinking we were gonna push on through, but that was probably silly, obviously, because now I'm sitting here waiting on this data to go, and but I did make some money because I was down 1,000 off of that big move. So I'm only down 500 now, but we'll see how this plays out. So no flexing on this, trust me. This is all just throwing golf balls, throwing tennis balls in the wind. When I was told you can't throw a tennis ball that far. Who knew? Depends on the wind, right? So we're coming back into almost break even on this, which is yeah. See, look at that. Maybe it'll hold right here. It's crazy that my short is at the bottom. I always get short at the bottom. I really should just say short at the bottom. Just change the name of this page from stocks so crazy to short at the bottom. Why not? Just do it. Just do it. Just short at the bottom, man. You'll be fine. Worst that can happen is you lose all your money. We got 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes before this data comes out with core CPI and CPI numbers. And yeah, so I'm kind of like, should I leave my order open and take that 100, or is this mug gonna tank? I don't think it'll tank right away. Let me see what it was last time it went. Last time, April 10th. April 10th was the last data that we had. So let's go back. Go back to daily. Where's April 10th at? Hmm. I'm just killing time right now. Let's see. I'm looking to see what the move was last. It was flat. The previous was point 0.2 and forecast is point 0.3 and it ended up being point 0.2. So I think I remember that. I think I remember that being nothing. Like I think the market went up April 10th. Okay, here we go. April 10th. April 10th at 8 o'clock. Yeah, there we go. So that's what it was, April 10th at 8:30. 8:30. We were here, we dropped, and then it just continued and went on up the rest of the day. All right, so that's that. It probably won't be a huge drop. All right, so we're at 40, 20, got 5 minutes left. So it was a slight drop and then it went up. So with that being said, I'm gonna take my order off because we're really just sitting right here at this bottom. I mean, and I'm saying that only because maybe I could get more. Yeah, I know I'm being greedy. So we'll take that order off. What would more be? I can't see it being a 100 point drop. Could be a 100 point drop, 2,900. So let's put it at 2,900 and see if we get that 29,000. I mean, that would be nice. Boom, 29,000. See if we can get that volatility. Nope, nope. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know. 553. That would just get me at even if I go. We get to 29,000 today. It's only 100 points. All right, but we the last time, like I just looked at it, it dropped a little bit and then it went up, and it's looking like that's what it's doing, floating right here at the bottom. So we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes before the play. 100 point drop would be perfect. I mean, I'd be like that. Now I could swing 100 points the other way too, but we know that inflation is high right now. I really think it's gonna just be another 0.2. I don't think it's gonna. The forecast is 0.3. That means they let you know that they think inflation is higher. They know inflation is higher. They're expecting it to be higher. So it's probably gonna come out lower. Come out 0.2 again. They'll probably lie to us some more, right? Why stop lying now? Yeah, because the CPI was zero point 0.3, the forecast is 1, and it came out zero point 0.9, which was slightly lower than that. So yeah, greater than actual, greater than the forecast is good. About 2 minutes. All right, we're pushing down. Let's see. Let's go. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Let's get this 100-point drop, yo. Let the bottom drop. Let's get a 200-point drop. 200-point drop would be really gangster. And then you could go up 1,000 for the rest of the day. I'm not concerned. Uh-oh. We got it down in, pending with bouncing. So it's not going the route we thought it was going to go. No, no 100 points. We got 1 minute. 1 minute and we bouncing. 1 minute before 52 seconds before data. 52 seconds before the data comes out. And how was that? 2 minutes on this candle. Oh, I got it on a 4 minute. Put it short on a 5 minute. Put it on a one. 8 seconds. Five, four, three. CPI numbers 2, 1. Pending. So it jumped up. It jumped up 80 points, 50 points. Whoa, what is it doing? That doji is up. That upside doji is scary. Didn't push down much. Oh, there it is. Okay, core CPI. All right, so forecast was zero point 0.3. We got a 0.4. And CPI is zero point 0.6. That's flat. They expected that. Um, and 3.8 for the CPI year over year. So that's higher than. So, yeah, not going to get my 100-point drop today. There it is. All right, let's get out. All right, here we go. We're going to pull back. Maybe we get green and then we'll close out of this. Because inflation is higher, 44%. So that's not good. But we didn't get the volatility that I thought we was gonna get. We got a what did we get on this? This was I don't know, we can just do this. The high and low of that candle of this 5 minute right here was the open 149, or the high was 206 and the low was 113. So like 100 point drop, 100 points. All right, here we go. Now we popping down. Let's go. Right, higher inflation is not good. Maybe we get our 2,900, 29,000. Yeah, I don't think we care though, do we? It's not looking like we give a fuck. Oil is at 101. Yeah, so that's that, man. I'm gonna hold this trade though for the rest of the day and see what it does though. Um, I didn't get the desired result. I thought the volatility was not there. Bearish, yes. So there we go. ADP forecast previous was 39.3 thousand jobs, the employment, and the actual is 33. Employment change, so that's down. The previous on this core CPI 0.2%, and the forecast is zero point 0.3. The actual is zero point 0.4. Not good. And forecast on the CPI was zero point 0.6. We got zero point 0.6. That's flat. CPI year over year 3.7, and the actual is 3.8. None of these are good numbers, but that's the market that we in right now. Stocks 5150. Yo, stocks are crazy. I'm gonna hold out on this. Like I said, we're coming back down, and maybe after it thinks about this for a little while, maybe the algorithm will crash this bitch out before the market opens, and we'll get a little volatility to the downside. Get that 29,000. Why not? You're already halfway there. So we're gonna leave this order on here, and we'll catch this 500 for today. Maybe. Let's see. Boom. To try to shoot for, and that's only 100 points down. It looks like a lot, but it's not. But we're bouncing back up to the other side now. Yep. All right, yo. Stocks 5150. We are out, man. Looks like I'm on the wrong side of this one too. This market is weird. Truly weird. We'll see how this 5 minute closes out before our log close out. Crazy. So higher inflation and the market is pumping back up. We still haven't broken that 48 though, but it looks like we're trying. Apparently, high inflation doesn't mean nothing for the stock market at all. And I was being greedy. I should have took those and got out, got my $50. got out of this bitch. But here we sit. All right, yo. We out. We'll see how it plays out for the rest of the day. Peace. Don't do what I do because stocks are crazy. And I short at the bottom.